Well, it's good to have our movie reviewer back, Matt Rainey, to talk about what everybody's been holding their breath for, the last installment of the Harry Potter series. For real, Matt?
Yeah, this is it. I mean, it's based on the seventh book. They turned J.K. Rowling's seventh book, The Deathly Hallows, into 2 films, and this is it. This is the end of the Harry Potter saga, and I would say it is going out with a bang. This is now the most successful, in terms of box office, film franchise in history. Ahead of Star Wars, ahead of those 20-plus James Bond movies, there is Harry Potter, and it's all been building to this movie and the final showdown between Harry, our boy wizard, and the evil Dark Lord Voldemort. Take a look.
But you have allowed your friends to die for you rather than face me yourself. On this night, join me and confront your fate.
Come on! We can end this. I never wanted any of you to die for me.
So, Rachel, you can see that this is a darker movie. If you've gone back to the Harry Potter series, the first movie, The Sorcerer's Stone, when they were just little kids, and now they're adults. These kids have been through this big, exciting journey, and this is a much darker movie, much more somber, and really it's like a war film as the final clash between good and evil at good old Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
So, Matt, looking back on this franchise, an awful lot of people have become extremely wealthy. How do you feel the artistic integrity has held up throughout?
Well, I think this has been a really strong series, and this movie is really exciting. It's an excellent movie, and I think it delivers what people want. It's hard to take a big movie or a big book series like this that is so dense in mythology and rich with characters and then translate that to the big screen. But I think what they've been able to do, the producers and directors through the series, have been able to stay tuned in with J.K. Rowling's vision and have shown, what can happen when you do stick with that vision and translate it from a big book series to the big screen. And this movie really, I have to say it's kind of emotional following this through because we've seen these characters, Harry, Ron, and Hermione, since they were kids. And there is such a great cast of characters and all these wonderful British actors, and to see Harry, coming into his own as a young man to face his uncertain destiny, pretty exciting stuff. Okay, and just lastly, what's your feeling for the future of some of these actors who have gone from nothing to recognized everywhere around the world? Yeah, and I think you can really chart their progress as actors through this series, and they've become very, very strong. And Daniel Radcliffe, the guy who plays Harry, is right now knocking him out on Broadway in a musical. He's singing and dancing, and he's playing an American in this thing. So I think these kids really have a bright future ahead of them. And then you look at the rest of this cast, people like Michael Gambon and Maggie Smith and Alan Rickman, who's so good as Snape. I love Snape in this movie. And Robbie Cole. It's a great cast, and I think they all shine in Deathly Hallows Part 2. Well, really good to see you again, Matt. Thanks so much. Thanks, Rachel. In Deathly Hallows Part 2. Well, really good to see you again, Matt. Thanks so much. Thanks, Rachel.